Can you state your name, where you're originally from, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Benjamin Hernandez. I was born in Corpus Christi, July 26, 1949, and I am retired, I'm sorry.
Why do you think it is important to visit family from another city, state, or even country?
Because those are your loved ones. They're the ones of your family, and they're not going to be with you always. So we need to be together at times.
When did you start traveling to visit family?
A long time ago, my dad, he'd like to go visit my mom's sister and her husband. When they came from Mexico and became citizens of San Antonio, we started traveling pretty often to San Antonio to go visit them.
What is your typical mode of transportation used to visit your family?
We used to drive a 1947 Dodge that my dad had a truck, and that was our only vehicle we had to go travel.
Describe your earliest experience of traveling to visit your family.
My earliest was when we were young, at 14, 15 years old. That's when they moved to San Antonio. That's when we started going and visiting.
What were some family traditions you would do while on the road? For example, do you stop anywhere specific while on the road?
Yes, we would stop at different areas. It was from here to San Antonio, like in the river. There was not what is now. Back then, the Nueces River was very pretty, and we would stop at places like Three Rivers, areas where we have picnic before we get into San Antonio.
Describe your typical visit with your family. What activities did you do, or what places did y'all go?
Most places that we would go visit the zoo. That's the only activity was back then, and the river that went through San Antonio, which is the River Walk that we call it nowadays.
How do you prepare for your travels? Do you pre-order any tickets, reserve any locations?
Tickets like airplane tickets, bus tickets, or
just in general, and what do you?
We prepare. Always get them ahead of time. But most of our travel was in the vehicle, which we always make sure our vehicle was always ready to go, and prepared it for the trip.
What would you say changed most since the first time you traveled to now? For example, were there any roads back then, gas stations?
Well, there was gas stations for low price gas, not like today. You see these $3 and $2.50s. Back then, we looked at 25 cents a gallon, 19 cents a gallon of gas, and there wasn't that many gas stations, something like that, but the highways were always there. But now they're different because they changed. Highway 9 used to be the one to go to San Antonio. Now it's 37. There's been a lot of changes now.
Has technology had an effect on the way you travel?
Oh yes. Now we can text while we're driving. No, phones. In case of emergency, and different stuff that. Like GPS, they say GPS, and you just now get anywhere you want to get.
What are some great memories you have of traveling with family?
Togetherness, we always like to go to State Park, and be together with the family.
Do you have a favorite destination that you and your family have traveled to? If so, where?
My destination was basically San Antonio. that's always that's been our only destination.
What is the most interesting thing you saw while traveling with family?
Wildlife, back then, it was everywhere. It was all right.
Describe the feeling you had when you finally reached your destination. For example, did you cry? Was it breathtaking?
It was breathtaking because it's enjoyable. We enjoy being with a family. You're hugging and kissing and all that, but no crying. It just
How did traveling bring your family together?
well, just like I said earlier, we always like to go to a certain place, like Garner State Park, and that put us together. And that's how everybody liked to travel to Garner State Park because it was real pretty river.
I forgot we were supposed to stop.